What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today we have a very exciting video because we're going to be talking about Ryuk Labs. Now, if you don't know what Ryuk Labs is, it's an all-in-one service provider within the Web3 and NFT space. So if you're looking to build, if you're looking for security, if you're looking for development and a foundation for your Web3 project or NFTs, this is the place to be. Now guys, watch this video throughout its entirety. Watch it until the very end because I'm going to share with you with my ideas, my conclusion around why Ryuk Labs is the perfect partner for your NFT ideas or Web3 ideas. And as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys, let's get right into it. So as you guys are aware, Ryuk Labs is definitely a great place in case you're starting off with a brand new idea. And this definitely helps with people who are building on Solana, Ethereum, and many other different blockchains. But what you need to know is they have all sorts of clients. We have Trippin, Django Sweepers, Magic Eden, Degen News, so forth, so on. And there are many different collections that are working with Ryuk Labs for security, for bot prevention, and for smart contract services. So guys, these are just many of the clients that they have among 100 of those clients. There's more than 100 that Ryuk Labs has been consulting and supporting day to day. And a lot of these clients range from between 4 to 5 figures and even 7 figures in terms of salary. But don't be too deterred from that. So if you're running on a slow budget, maybe Ryuk Labs can help you with that, depending on your idea, depending on your NFT's utility or Web3 project. If he aligns with your ideas and values, if it aligns on a bigger scheme of things, then Ryuk Labs can definitely support you in that. And this is why I want to share this video with you, is because there are not many services out there that are very humbled, but also are there to help their clients at the extreme level from the ground up to even top tier levels where you're recognized and just given so much publicity. So just keep that in mind. This guy is amazing, and Ryuk and his team are absolutely amazing. Now, the different services that they provide are Discord services, smart contract services, and consulting services. And very quickly around Discord services, we do know that in the NFT space or in the Web3 space, a lot of people go to Discord to meet with community members, or if they are verified through an NFT collection as being a holder, well, you need to have a Discord server that actually has a great interface. What do I mean by that? Well, if people don't enjoy their Discord or enjoy communing with people, then they feel deterred to be a part of that group, be a part of that NFT collection. So having a really smooth interface and having a really smooth experience for people is really important. So Ryuk Labs, working on many different projects and Web3 projects, has allowed people to build a community, build followers, and build sales in that perspective. Now let's go ahead and go into the smart contract services, because I think that's a really juicy detail and very important to cover. Now, in the smart contract details, they want a smooth mint experience, such as the minting website. Also, gas optimization, flawless and smooth minting experience with fully customizable smart contracts tailored to your project's needs, because every project is different from one another. So having Ryuk Labs help assist on your specific project and its values could be very valuable to you and to your team members. Also, staking minting is also a really good thing to keep in mind. Well, they can provide the staking, minting, and token contracts that allow you to have great DApp-related software. And also, in terms of smart contract auditing, they can help provide flawless smart contract capabilities. Now, the proven team track record is pretty amazing, as I mentioned before, but the multi-chain aspect is really important, right? It's not just Ethereum and Sol, but Near and possibly Cardano as well, and many, many more, because we're talking about people who have experience in this space. Now, next up, we will go back and see that there is also consulting services. Now, don't forget, the consulting services is actually really important, because you want to see Ryuk Labs or any other service provider stick with you to the very end. Not just, you pay them up front and then they just leave you. No. They want to see you be successful because it makes them successful as well. So making sure that they adapt to the ever-changing landscape is really important, because the landscape of this space keeps growing every single day. Even in 1 week or 1 month, this whole landscape can change drastically. So Ryuk Labs will stay in touch, stay informed, stay up to date with what's going on in terms of trend technology, so that your project can be definitely one of the top dogs and one of the leading members. So they will support you from the ground up on multiple things, from graphic design, branding, talking with Web3 professionals, marketing in that aspect as well, And also the marketing is really important, because how do you market your project, right? So they will support you from day one to all the way to the very end. Keep that in mind. So that's really important of how the image of your business, of your NFT collection or Web3 product should carry on. So let's go ahead and go into what Ryuk Labs is. Now, Ryuk Labs consists of 3 different members. Now, if we go to the website, those 3 different members are these members right here. We have AC, Ryuk, and Fluffy. Now, 3 of these members are amazing. And these are the creative geniuses that have helped develop a lot of these amazing projects that we see now in Magic Eden and on Solana blockchain, and also on the Ethereum blockchain as well. So definitely follow these guys if you haven't. They actually have a Twitter page for each one of them, but definitely check out their bios here. And it's really great to know them personally, so you can understand who you're hiring for your project. But this is the website over here on Twitter. And if you can, follow them, because again, they keep you updated amongst everything that they're building within their own service. But let's go ahead and go into those details. Now, as you can see from this video, they can set up a whole bunch of different things within your Discord, right? Like anti-bot systems. And as you guys know, bots are a huge problem in this space, and they have spot prevention. Also, they can eliminate anybody who is a bot or a scammer in your Discord. They can provide an easy interface within Discord to allow you to do a one-click audit of people joining the space or people that should be leaving the space in case there are scams or bans on anybody that's doing any solicited content within your channel. That's really important, because you don't want your customers, your community members, targeted for scams, and that happens a lot in this space. So Ryuk Labs is definitely the place to be. Now let's talk about their clients. Now Bigfoot Town is definitely one of those clients that happen to hire Ryuk Labs for specific services. Again, if you're running an NFT project, you don't have to hire them from the ground up. What if you're an already established product, but you just need to hire somebody to help with certain areas within your project that you lack in? Well, Bigfoot Town definitely did that by having Ryuk Labs handled their Discord audit, so that it provides security within their members. And in return, Bigfoot is definitely one of those traded projects that's reached around 2,000 Solana in terms of trading volume. So this isn't a collection that's playing small. They're playing big. They're trying to be a top dog in this game. They're an educational NFT experience. So obviously you can see the variety of clients is all over the board. Now, next up, we also have their Twitter page, which has a ton of followers. Again, 55,000 followers. So they're not messing around. They're trying to hire somebody to manage 55,000 people within their Discord or more, right? So having that type of following is really important, so that your followers don't talk crap about your project. They want to talk about great things with your project. So that's why they trust Ryuk Labs for the security purposes. What else is there? There's also Trippin Tribe. Trippin Tribe has hired Ryuk Labs to develop amazing software within their program. And what is that? Well, it's the sales bot as one of those features. The sales bot allows people to see how many NFTs are being sold and when they're being sold and how much they're being sold. And now, why is that important? Well, if you are ever interested or thinking about buying one of these NFTs, looking at a sales bot is really helpful, because it allows you to see who's buying and for how much. Like this one was sold for 9.9 Solana just an hour ago, and not before that, 2 hours ago, 9.25 Solana. So at least you understand that if there's too much of a gap between these buying orders, then that means there's not a lot of price action going on in this collection. But also, if people are paying low cost dollars, right, at least you'll understand. It helps you as an investor better, strategize what you want to ape into or sell off from, right? So this allows us to understand, wow, this collection is getting a lot of price action or not a lot of price action. And it's amazing. Trippin Tribe is definitely one of the top dogs. But also, Ryuk Labs has worked with Degen Sweepers, which I've talked about so many of my other videos before. But Degen Sweepers is one of the hypest projects that I feel, in my perspective, has partnered up with Ryuk Labs. This partnership is infinitely amazing. And in this thread is what Ryuk Labs has done for Degen Sweepers on more than just auditing or just working on their Discord. So they said, we're finally happy to announce a successful partnership we had with Degen Sweepers. Now, this is the thread. Now, in the smart contract services, this is what they provided. Metaplex verified collection, wallet-based whitelist, multiple allocations and price variants, anti-bot systems, DDoS protection, sole-sufficient contract admin panel, smart contract monitoring. That's how great this is. You need to hire somebody that has this type of experience. But what about the Discord server? You have to securely protect anybody from getting hurt from security flaws. Well, they'll help you with that. And the anti-bot system, what we brought up before, but most importantly, the Guardian bot system, a hybrid Discord bot which locks the server from inside and can only access with a password. Now, this address collector bot, a flawless address collection for a smooth mint, this was a backup which was implemented alongside LitMint. I mean, this is just one of many services that they provide for your NFT collection in case you're looking for it. But this is providing all the type of utilities that you need to have a smooth minting experience. Again, it's all about experience for us. And look at this project. It's around 6 Solana and around trading volume of 14,000 Solana. That is huge. Now, moving on, let's look at what they provided. The sales bot, again, another addition to Django Sweepers. That's also amazing that you can also see on your mobile device, not just on your, browser on your computer. But they provided also a sales bot device where you can see how many things are being sold, how many NFTs are being sold, also how much they're being sold. Really important. If you go to the website, you can see that Ryuk is definitely one of the CTOs of this collection because he's seeing it through from the beginning until end. So Yurkon has trusted Ryuk with the management of this project, the data science around this project, everything around the Discord, the Twitter page. It's a huge role to take, but Ryuk simply can do it with ease because he's experienced in it and his team members are experienced in this field. And also next up, they're working with Roveworld. Now, Roveworld is definitely one of those up and coming projects that people are aping into pretty soon once it comes out. What do I mean by that? Well, there's going to be a new interface within this. It's going to be a new app-based entertainment NFT launchpad, which is very interesting. Allow IPs and partner signups and also household brands to be also a part of this, building on Solana. But this is why people should trust something like Ryuk to develop software like this. And as I've shown you, these clients are from all walks of life. They're not particularly all the same. They all have different utilities, different mission, different statements that they have for the roadmap for their project. So if you're wondering, should I be a part of this? Well, definitely, because honestly, this team can work with you on your budget, on your ideas, and flex your magic into manifestation. Now, we're talking about Ryuk himself, right? Ryuk has actually worked with SoulSwipe to allow people to use Solana and also Solana in ATM. So SoulSwipe is definitely one of those things where you can use a card to pull out cash if you really want to. So Ryuk, being the CEO of Ryuk Labs, is now going to be the chief architect of SoulSwipe. That is astounding. This is how we get adoption, bringing in real life people into the Web3 space. This is a huge role to take on. But for him, it's easy for him to do it because he's technologically savvy. Now, what else is going on? Degen News, one of the main resources for all news within the NFT space and the Solana space and Ethereum space. Ryuk Labs is now going to become the core team member within Degenerate News. That is huge. And as we know, Degenerate News is a trusted source for a lot of different things within this ecosystem. And again, I'm showing you where Ryuk is being a part of. He's being a part of everything across the field, why he stands out, and his team stand out to be the top dogs, leaders, and developers, all service providers in this space. And then we also have Ryuk being selected amongst the Utes community. Now, if you don't know what Utes is, then you must be out of this world, because Utes is one of the excited mints coming up this September 2nd. And Utes recognize that Ryuk is one of the strongest developers in this space, and he has been selected amongst very few people to be a part of the Ute community. I'm just helping you guys understand this because this guy is on the radar, on everybody's radar. Ryuk has actually reached just recently 10,000 followers because he's reached so much attention from the technological community within Web3. And I want you to understand why that's important, is because people are not sleeping on Ryuk, and it's better to understand where he's at so you can get to him first, get into him right now if you have a project in mind, because sooner or later his price, his values will not be affordable for anybody to participate in, because everybody's going to want a piece of Ryuk Labs. So reach out to him right now if you haven't, before people start aping in, before people get that attention. And also, Ryuk is on Twitter. This is his page, Ryuk_dev. That's where you should subscribe to him. He's working with Magic Eden right now on multiple different levels. So definitely reach out to him, follow him on his page. And lastly, I want to share with you what I'm proud of. I am now a brand ambassador for Ryuk Labs, which is why you understand why I'm so bullish around this video. I'm bullish around the team, I'm bullish around the collection, and that's why I'm happy to be a part of this. And we are going to be making a ton of videos for you of all the clients that are working within Ryuk Labs for his service, but we're also going to be interviewing those founders of those NFT collections. We're going to be talking about those NFT collections on our channel, and I look forward to it. And I will be making my next video on degenerate news, which will be shortly after this video, and I'm so excited to share with you about that. Now, here are my closing thoughts. Ryuk Labs, should you be a part of this? Well, absolutely. If you have any ideas about an NFT project or anything on the Web3 atmosphere, you got to reach out to them, because Ryuk Labs, the guy is so humble. He comes from humble beginnings. Again, he is a very, very smart, intelligent person within the space. He has an amazing track record of giving great security, great bot prevention, great minting services, all you can think of within Ryuk Labs. And seriously, if you are just coming up with an idea and you really just came up with it within the first few seconds, we'll discuss it with Ryuk Labs. But what if you're a more established project and you're looking for specific services? Well, Ryuk Labs can be the type of person for that. But what if you're starting some project from the ground up? Speak to Ryuk Labs right now, because you need to understand and position yourself in the right way so that you can be on everybody's radar in all atmospheres. And that's why it's so important. So guys, this is my personal conclusion. I'm excited for Ryuk Labs, and you should be too, because there's no other service provider that is at this level that is easily this reachable in my perspective. And I've been in this space for quite some time. So guys, as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, and I'll see you guys next time.